Hare Krishna everyone. So today I'll tell you the three places where Lord Shri Krishna enacted his pastimes, and we all know the three places were Mathura, Dwarka, Mathura, Vrindavan and Dwarka. So these three places where he enacted his transcendental wonderful pastimes, and was born in Mathura, came to Vrindavan, brought to Vrindavan, Gokul, and then erected his Dwarka city and lived there. So let's see the intensity of these pastimes. It is said in the scriptures that in Vrindavan the intensity of his love was very, very, very immense, very deep, because of his loving relationships with his the gopis, and Srimati Radharani is there, and his friends. So it was very intense love in Vrindavan. His childhood pastimes were enacted there. So in Vrindavan, Lord Shri Krishna has enacted his very immense loving pastimes. Then when he came to Mathura, he came for some time. There he was a bit of diplomacy and political everything angles were introduced in that pastime. So it was slightly different from what it exhibited in Vrindavan. The love was there, but it mixed with diplomacy and politics. Though Lord Shri Krishna is always absolute, he is pure. There is no difference between any of the qualities. So in Vrindavan there were immense intimacy of love with everyone, with the gopis, with his friends, with his parents, with all the inhabitants who were living there. Then he came to Mathura. Mathura was a bit of his whole dynasty was there, Yaduvansh, and though even Nanda Maharaj also belonged to the same dynasty, Vrishni dynasty, but it was a bit of political and a little different from Vrindavan, though nice also, and again appreciable. Then he came to Dwarka. Dwarka is a urban pastimes for Shri Krishna. It's full of opulence. 16,108 palaces were built for his wives. A huge city erected by Shri Krishna, full opulence, full power, and everything was exhibited there. And so that is the three dhams of Lord Shri Krishna's pastimes. So he has lived everywhere. He has experienced rural life also, he has experienced semi-rural life also, he has experienced urban life also. So this we can, as human beings, what we can learn from this is that that life begins with humbleness, and then you can grow yourself. Though it's a material message, spiritually, when Lord Shri Krishna enacted his pastimes, they're all on the absolute level, whether he's in Vrindavan or he's in Dwarka. There's no difference. But what we can learn is that even if we come from small areas, or we should not belittle ourselves by that. So that is the message, and the message is also that Shri Krishna is absolute. So you can learn this from Hare Krishna.